Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Erica, and in today's video, I'll be creating 2 eye looks with a new palette in my collection from LadybugGlow, a US indie brand that you guys know I am madly in love with. I love this brand with every fiber of my being, and this is the newly released Criatura palette. Now, my dear friend and baby bear, Shawnee, she speaks Spanish, so she helped me learn how to pronounce this correctly. I hope I'm getting it as close to correct as I possibly can. I don't speak Spanish. I wish that I did. But I did look up what criatura means on Google. It means creature, of course, but it did say also that in a lot of Spanish-speaking countries, that criatura is actually a term of endearment for a child or a baby, which I thought was really cute. And I did put on my Mama Bear t-shirt from Shawnee. This is a gift from Shawnee. I felt like this was appropriate to wear today. And I think the packaging is so cute, this little criatura here. And I just love this color story. It is absolutely stunning. It's so beautiful. And I like the way it's arranged. Like we have this row of mattes here, a row of mattes here, and then a row of beautiful shimmer shades. Love it. So I think for this look today, I'm going to be focusing on blues, greens, I'm thinking. I was going to use this green today, but I think I'm going to use this one instead. And this one is called Phantasm. It's kind of a bluey green. I'm going to use this shade here called Monster. I'm trying to decide if I want to use, I think I'm going to use this one called Critter in my outer V. And then for the shimmers on my lid, I think I'm going to use these two. This is Epic and this is Whimsical. That's what I'm thinking anyway. I did swatch these 2 shimmers and they're absolutely gorgeous. And I think in the next look, I'll use some of the, these 2 shades or something like that. We'll figure it out. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to start off with this shade here called Monster, putting that in my like crease area, transition area, whatever. And then I also have both brows done and this eyelid is primed in the P. Louise eyeshadow base in Rumor 01. And I do have some sparkly stuff on my face because I went to go wipe off. I washed my face, or I put moisturizer on my face, and then I picked up a towel. I don't know what I was doing. Anyway, I had sparkle on the towel and now I have sparkle on my face. So that's okay. Ooh, look at that. Very nicely pigmented. Okay, so I'm just going to start by placing this, like I said, in the crease, maybe up a little bit higher too. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. And I was just over the moon when I saw this be released. I was like, oh, because, I do my best to really keep an eye on this brand on Instagram as much as possible. I do follow the brand, of course. And I knew that there was going to be a new palette coming out. And as soon as I saw it had been released, I went right onto the website and grabbed it. And, I've heard my friends will say, I went onto the website and I'm trying to, oops, I just dropped a brush. I'm trying to get this palette or that palette and they're always sold out. And what I tell people is that, of course, it's a smaller indie brand and she doesn't release, a ton of palettes with her releases. She's got kind of a limited amount of palettes that she releases, limited stock or however you want to word that. So you just got to really be on your game, your eyeshadow palette game, and be watching the brand's Instagram or website. And as soon as you see something be released, I would grab it because I hope that her palettes are selling like hotcakes is what I hope for her, because this brand is just so special to me. I just love it. Love the color stories that she puts together, very unique, all of them. And the formulation of the shimmers and the mattes, but I got the shimmers. So I like that for now. I might mess around with it a little bit more, but now I'm going to go into Phantasm and just kind of blend that out a little bit. A brush. I need a brush. It is a bummer. It is a bummer when you want to get a palette from a brand and it's sold out. I know that. I know it is. But like I mentioned, I would just really, if you're really wanting to try this brand, and I kind of screwed that up there. Let me keep going here. Keep blending. Just keep blending like Dory. Just keep swimming. I do just recommend that you just keep an eye out because, she does a really good job of announcing the releases on Instagram. And I know that maybe not all of you are on Instagram, but, and if I was more organized, I would maybe announce it like in my community tab, or I don't know, like do a video where I announce when it's going to be released. I wasn't sure though exactly when it was going to be released. So anyway, but yeah, just keep an eye out. That's all I can say. And this is blending beautifully, as I knew that it would. Yeesh, it's lovely. I do have this kind of weird patch right here of dry skin, which I don't know, sometimes it doesn't really do anything, it's fine, and then other times it's really noticeable. And I've been doing a better job of moisturizing my face, like at night, putting eye cream on. I've been using the eye cream that Shawnee sent me. It's really nice. So it's getting better, but it's just in the wintertime, my skin gets so freaking dry and bizarre, and I can't stand that. And every so often I'll get these like just random dry patches on my face or my eyelids. I don't get that. I don't get it at all. But it is not, I don't think it's really noticeable today. But I'm just gonna kind of go around and just kind of blend a little bit more with this brush. And I love these tones together. They're really pretty. So I do want to deepen up the outer V, of course. So I'm going to go into this shade here called Critter. It's this beautiful blue shade, kind of like navy blue. Yes, and I do need a brush for that too. I think I'll just go ahead and use this one here. This one I think is from Coastal Scents. Yeah, I miss that brand. Were you guys into Coastal Scents? I got super into their singles. I got a ton of their singles. I have given those to my daughter since I started getting other singles from other brands. But I was really into them at first. You know, I really liked the formula because it was like, you know, they were pigmented and stuff, but they weren't like overly pigmented. They were really good for beginners. I felt like a lot of their singles. But yeah, I was bummed out when that brand closed down. I really was. And I have a ton of their brushes, which I love, and they were very affordable. And they'd have great brush sales and single eyeshadow sales all the time too. Dang it. I want to say they closed down when COVID hit. COVID really did a number on a lot of businesses, really crappy. Even the town that I live in, we lost a lot of businesses during COVID, you know, that just could not keep afloat and could not come back. And that really sucks. I felt so bad for so many business owners here that lost their businesses during COVID. Horrible. Okay, so I like that, but of course I have an edge now. So I'm gonna go back in with this brush into Monster and just take that edge down a little bit if I can. Just, you know, blend it a little bit more around the outer edge here. But yeah, these shades are so beautifully pigmented and look so pretty together. Okay, so now for the shimmers. I'm going to go into Whimsical first and put that here, and then I'm going to put Epic towards the front of that. Yoo-hoo! And I'm going to try a brush first, and then I might use my finger, because these are kind of like, see, they're kind of like flaky, chunky, well, not chunky, flaky, I guess. And so what I try to do is just get a few big chunks of it and then smush it out onto my lid with the brush. Holy cow, that is stunning. And then if that's not doing exactly what I want it to do, then of course I will use my finger, because I really like to do that too, is use a finger. Oh, this is so gorgeous. How pretty. And it does have a really subtle, like bluey purple shift to it. Oh, nice. Yes. How fun. I would love to be with the brand owner of LadybugGlow as she is putting together her color stories and just kind of see like her process and how she goes through that. And I'm so impressed by that. I'm going with my finger about brand owners that can do that. I don't think I could do that. Put together a color story that would look good at all and unique. And that's what I love about LadybugGlow. Such unique color combinations, you know, so unique and so fun. But yeah, I would love to be a part of that process. Like, I wouldn't help her because I couldn't, but just, I don't know, how does she do it? How do you figure out what to put together? Just watch the creative process unfold. That'd be really fun. I love that. So now, where's my little brush that I pulled out earlier so I would remember to use it? I found my brush. So now I'm going to go into this shade here called Epic. And this is pretty chunky, flaky too. So I'm just going to try to grab, not that much, just a little bit of the flakes here. I think I have a few that I can use, and spray it and then put it towards the front part of the lid. I might need to use my finger for this part too, probably. Oh, ho, ho. Oh, that is gorgeous. I love that. That looks so cool. It's gold, but it's got like, oops, I'm getting flakes down here too. It's like got a, I don't know, it's not green, pink maybe? I don't know, but it's beautiful. Oh, this is a fun color combo. Blah, blah. I love it. That is so gorgeous. Oh, ho, ho. Yes. And I think what I might do on my lower lash line is put that purple shade. I think it's called Criatura. Yeah. Put that on my lower lash line. I thought that might be kind of fun to jazz up the lower lash line with that vibrant purple, kind of like an eggplant purple, I would say. Thank goodness for this brand, I'm telling you. Thank goodness. It's just, this brand has brought me so much joy. So much joy, and it's just such beautiful products, that palettes this brand puts together. Ugh. I know you guys probably get sick of me going on and on about it, but I'm going to go on and on about it. And I think what I'll do is go back into Whimsical again too, and just make sure that that's nicely smushed together. I love this formula. It's so lovely. Oh, it's so beautiful. Damn, that's pretty. Okay, and I do want to go back into Critter here with this brush and just make sure that the shimmer edge is not quite so obnoxious looking. But I mean, you know, easy look, I feel like. I mean, this didn't take me too awful long. I mean, if I'd shut up and quit talking, it wouldn't take me as long. Yeah, I think this is absolutely gorgeous. So I will be putting this shade right here, Criatura, on my lower lash lines. All right, I'm gonna go do it to it. Other eye, face, hair, I will come back. So this is finished look number 1, and I love how this look turned out. I love playing with the eyeshadow palette, as I knew I would. And of course, I'll show it to you again, but I'm going to show you a few things I put on my face for my finished look, and then moving on to look number 2. On my lips, I use the NYX Professional Makeup Slip Tease in Beyond Basic. And I've used this a couple times here on my channel. My daughter gifted this to me, and I don't know, I wanted a neutral lip color today. I don't know that I love this with the eye look, but you know, I really do like this lip product. It feels weightless on the lips, and it lasts really well too. And then for my mascara, I use the WOOT Cosmetics Catchy Eyes that Makeup by PAW gifted to me. Love this mascara. On my upper and lower waterlines, I use the Milani Stay Put Waterproof Eyeliner in Fixed on Plum. This has like a metallic sheen to it. It's really pretty. It's not doing all that great though in my lower waterlines today, just because my eyes are a little bit more watery today. Ugh, I can't stand that, but usually it works really well. And then for my inner corner, I used, again, another shade out of the Sugar Drizzle Mini Glow Cube palette. I got it finally, yes. I use a shade right here, and you can't ever tell in this lighting, but it's kind of like a pink, purple, blue mixture. Lovely. So let's talk about the Criatura palette from LadybugGlow. I loved putting this look together. These two shades, Monster and Critter, so pigmented, beautiful. This shade here called Phantasm was lovely to blend this shade out with. I did put Criatura on my lower lash lines, the outer part of my lower lash lines, and then I put Monster towards the inner part of the lower lash lines, and then just kind of use this to kind of blend things a little bit. The shimmer shades that I used for this look, Epic towards the front part of the lid and Whimsical towards the latter half, absolutely stunning. Stunning. They are flakier, you know, you kind of get like some flakes or chunks. I wouldn't say they're chunky, just kind of flaky. And then you just mush them onto the lids, work wonderfully well with your finger if you want to use a sponge tip applicator, whatever. But oh, so much fun. And I cannot wait to create another look with this. So again, like I say in most of my 2 looks videos, without any further ado, let's get on to look number 2. So here we are for look number 2 with the Criatura palette from LadybugGlow. Yes! And I was gonna throw in the pink shade today, but I don't think I'm gonna do that today. I think what I'm gonna focus primarily on for the mattes for this look is this shade right here called, I think it's called Ludge. I think it says Ludge, I think, but I'm not positive. And then I'm gonna use this shade here called Abyss, this shade here called Swamp, And then I'm going to use these two shimmer shades, Fantasy and Illusion. I thought the green and then like these purpley shades would look really cool together. At least I hope they will. I think they will. I think you can do anything with a Ladybug Glow palette and it's going to look cool. So I'm going to start off with this shade right here called, I think, Ludge. I could be wrong. If I am, please let me know about that in the comment section. Putting that in my transition area. Of course, both of my brows are done, and this eyelid is primed in the P. Louise eyeshadow base in room 101. And I got a ton of compliments on my eye look yesterday. That was so fun. I have a coworker who's a therapist at my office. Let me make sure this isn't too greasy. Who just always tells me how cool my eye looks are, and I just love that. She's so awesome. And then there is a woman that works across the hall from me who I run into in the bathroom, because we have like a shared bathroom on my floor where I work, of course. And she always is like, oh my gosh, I love your eyeshadow. And she'll always ask me, what palette did you use? And she doesn't really wear a lot of makeup. She said that she's, you know, she just wears the bare minimum, but that she wants to live vicariously through me. So I think that's really cute. And she was like, oh, that is beautiful. And so I was telling her all about Ladybug Glow. And, you know, I did tell her that I have a YouTube channel, which I don't usually tell people I have a YouTube channel. Every once in a while, but it's pretty rare. Just, I don't know why, I just don't. And she said, oh, what's your channel name? And I told her, and she's like, okay, cool. And I did notice that shortly after that, I got one more subscriber. So I'm thinking it's her, but who knows? Maybe she'll comment, I don't know. But I thought that was really cute to have that exchange with her yesterday in the bathroom. It was wonderful. I also have, you know, all of us creators have access to our YouTube studios, you know, like on my phone, I have the YouTube Studio app. And it's really cool because at the end of every week, well, it's kind of like at the beginning of the next week, they give you a weekly recap of what you did on your channel the week before. And they also do it at the beginning of the month for the month prior. And basically what it does is it shows you, you know, gives you kind of like a breakdown of what you did that week or that month, like how many videos you put up, shorts, posts on your community tab, you know, how many people tuned into you. And then it shows you how many likes, shares, and comments that you got for either the week or the month. And then it has like a little quiz, like out of these 3 videos, which got the most views? And then you click on your choice and it says, you're right, or you're wrong, or whatever. It's really cute. And then now it has this thing, and maybe it always has, I just wasn't paying attention. But now it has this thing at the end of the month, I think it's the month, or maybe it's the weekly recap, who cares? But it'll say, based on the people who are watching your channel, they also watched these types of videos. And so they're like giving you ideas of things that like you could film if you wanted to, based on what like people are watching that are watching your channel, if that makes sense. And one of the things that suggested to me was doing a tutorial for beginners, like beginner makeup. Like that's pretty popular, I guess, right now, is like, you know, creating videos that are helping beginners learn how to put their makeup on. And I thought, oh, that might be kind of fun. But I don't even know if anybody here would be interested in seeing me do that. And I am not the expert, okay? Like, I don't know that I should ever really do a video saying this is how you should do your makeup, or this is how it's supposed to be done, because I don't think I am qualified to do that. And I just want to say that, like, when I come on here to film a video doing an eye look, or any kind of video really, I'm not doing it because I think you guys should like recreate it, or I'm showing you just the perfect technique and this is how it should be done. Not at all. I've never felt like that, ever. I love the shade. It's beautiful. It's very true to pan. I love that. So I think what I'm going to do though is go into Abyss and kind of dirty this up a little bit, like put it in my crease. I need to find another brush for that. Hold on. And you know, obviously I learned how to put my makeup on by watching YouTube videos. Of course I did, but I don't know. I don't know that I'm the person that needs to be telling anybody exactly how to put their makeup on. But if you guys think that would be cool for me to do like a beginner makeup tutorial type situation, let me know, because I would do that. I'm trying to remember like what I did. I might do remember what I did when I first started with makeup, but it wasn't necessarily my preferred way of doing it. Like now the way I put my makeup on, I like it a lot better than when I first started. So I don't know. I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be, this is how I used to put my makeup on. I could just maybe, I don't know, talk about makeup products that I think would be good for beginners. Maybe that's what I'll do, is talk about makeup products I think would be good for beginners. Not necessarily talk about how you should put your makeup on if you're a beginner, because I don't know that I'm qualified to do that. I really don't. And I'm loving these two shades together because it's like kind of murking it up a little bit, making it look a little bit more, I don't know, just dirty. I like it. I like it a lot. I love this Abyss shade. This is a really nice shade. This would be a perfect transition shade too. I could have put this down first, but I just kind of wanted to put it down over the top of the green, just to kind of make the green look a little bit darker. And I'm going to go back in with this brush and just kind of blend a little bit. My husband and I watched on Netflix over the weekend. It's called La Sociedad de la Nieve, which means the Society of Snow. And it's about the, in the 1970s, when the Uruguayan soccer team crashed in the Andes Mountains. There's also a movie called Alive that was made like in the 90s that I saw in the theater, and I own it, and we've watched it a million times about that story. And it was just so unbelievable that that happened, and that 16 members of the plane crash lived. You know, they lived through that, and just the whole, from beginning to end, the whole ordeal, it was just unbelievable. Now I'm going to go into Swamp and put that down right there. Ooh, yeah. I don't know. It's just such a grueling situation, and but so inspiring too, because, you know, all of the things that went on that they had to endure. And I don't know. It's just really unbelievable. If you want to see a really good inspirational type movie, I would say that's the one that you should watch, because it's you know, pretty hard to watch. What happens is pretty gut-wrenching. But, you know, just to me, it just really shows the strength of the human spirit and how the will to survive is so strong. You know, it's really cool. So yeah, I was really impressed by the remake. I don't know if it's really a remake, just the retelling of it. I thought it was really good, because I really liked the movie Alive, although it's pretty Hollywoodized, you know, of course. You know, it had Ethan Hawke and, oh gosh, I can't remember the guy's name in real life, his real name, but he was also in Walking Dead. He played a complete slimeball in Walking Dead. He plays the role of Robert Canessa in the movie Alive. I just can't remember the actor's name. But yeah, really highly recommend that you guys either watch Alive, if you haven't watched it yet, or the Society of Snow, La Sociedad de la Nieve. So now I think what I'll do is put Fantasy down right there, and then I'm going to put Illusion down towards the front part of the lid. I do need to get a brush, although, you know, I did learn yesterday that it is maybe a little bit better, easier to apply these with your finger, but I want to find a particular brush that I think will work really well. And it's this one here. It's a little bit fluffier, but has that kind of blunt edge on it too. So let's see here. I did order some new brushes off of Amazon based on Wilma Fingerdew's suggestion, which is, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's either Dew Color or Doe Color. I've heard it's pronounced both ways. Put this right here. Oh my gosh. Oh, that is so beautiful. Purple and blue flippiness. It is gorgeous. Anyway, so Wilma cued me into, like, the website was having a sale on a big brush set, which was a little bit larger than what I needed. So then I was like, well, let me keep looking here. Let me keep looking and see what else I can find. So I did go, I was already on Amazon getting myself some other things, and I thought, well, what if they have a Dew Color, or however you say it, brush set? And they did. They had a really nice, affordable, it was like $14 for just eyeshadow brushes, because that's really all I needed. Was, I don't need them. I wanted some new eyeshadow brushes, because, you know, these are getting, a lot of my brushes are getting a little janky. I need to probably throw some of these in the garbage. But anyway, so I got that set, and I'm really excited for those to arrive so I can see what I think of them, because Wilma said they're amazing. So yeah, that's going to be fun. the brush set that she cued me into, it was, you know, a decent price. It really was. And then you could use this code to save a little bit more money off of it and stuff. But I just didn't need all the brushes. I guess I could have gotten them and then done like a giveaway and given you guys the other brushes. I didn't even think about that until right now. Selfish jerk. Anyway, I love this. That is so beautiful. Although I do want to take this little brush here and just kind of go around the edge of the shimmer just to make that look a little nicer because it's getting a little uneven up there. Oh, that is beautiful. So now I'm going to go into this shade here called Illusion and put that towards the front. And I'm going to use a different brush. I just had it. I got to get my brushes a little bit more organized. I did wash all my brushes last night and I didn't have nearly as many to wash as I normally do. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to spray this just a little bit just to kind of help keep the flakies on the brush so I don't fall all over my face. All right, let's put this here. Oh, gosh. Yeah. Oh, that is beautiful. It's very sparkly. And it's just kind of like a, I don't know, frosty purple. That is beautiful. Oh, I love the two of these shades together, too. This is fun. And I love them against the green. I think that was a good choice. I wasn't, at first I'm like, but I'm glad I did it because it is really nice. Beautiful. Oh, I just love the Ladybug Glow formula. Damn, this is pretty. Whew, gorgeous. Okay, so I'm gonna go back into Swamp and just kind of make that edge of that shimmer look a little nicer. I really don't want to take the shimmer all the way over because I really like that dark green peeking out towards the outer part of the lid. That's cool. I think I'm done. This is gorgeous. This looks weird, but I always have to fix that with my base products. I know, I'm Miss Repetitive over here. So I'm going to go off camera, do my other stuff. I will come back. So this is finished look number 2, and I just love how this look turned out. I think out of both looks for this video, I'm leaning towards this one as being my favorite. Let me know which look you like the best, look 1 or look 2. I just really like this color combination, the green and the purple. So much fun. I will show you the palette again and give you my final first impressions of the palette, but let me show you just a few things I threw on my face for my finished look. On my lips, I used a liquid lipstick from SheGlam. This is in the shade Haters. This came in a set of 3, and I just love this shade. It's kind of like a, I don't know, dirty mauve color. And I just thought it would look cool with my eye look today. And then for my lower water lines, I used the Epic Wear liner stick in, what's this called? Oh, geez. This is called Emerald Cut from NYX Professional Makeup that I got not long ago at Target. I just thought the green would look cool. I used my Fatal Beauty Black Like My Soul felt tip liner on my upper lids. And then for my mascara, I used the Catchy Eyes again from WOOT Cosmetics. Love it. And then for my inner corner shade, I actually went and grabbed my Aurora glow kit from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I use this shade right here called Spectra, this really pretty purpley shifty shade, kind of purple and pink. Really fun. Love that. I haven't used this in a while. So now let's talk about the Criatura palette from LadybugGlow. I just love this. I love this. So much fun to play with these shades. I used all the shades in here except for Beast, which I will use that. Of course I will. And if you guys want to see me create another look with this palette and use Beast in that look, I'd be happy to do that. But my first impressions of this palette are beyond over the moon, amazing, love it, of course. You know, just such a beautifully formulated palette, yet another winner from this brand. All the mattes are super saturated in pigment, but blend well. The shimmer shades are just stunning. So beautiful, such a wonderful formula. I love this color story. I love how unique it is, all the different things you can do with it. Just so fun. I love this brand, you guys. I love this brand so much. And I mean it. Anytime the brand releases a palette, I'm grabbing it. And you know, I know that like it's hard sometimes to grab palettes if you wait too long with a smaller indie brand. But I'm telling you, if you want a palette from this brand, just really stay in tune with their releases and then just grab it as soon as it pops up, because that's what I did, and I'm thrilled that I have this in my collection now. I do have a code with this brand. It's Erica10. It's affiliated. It'll save you 10% off your purchase. Do not feel obligated to use it, okay? Lots of people have LadybugGlow codes, but and I always forget to talk about it, but I just thought I'd mention it. I always feel kind of uncomfortable doing that. But anyway, I do have a code if you want to use it. Okay, I said it. Again, let me know which look you like the best, look 1 or look 2. I'd be happy to keep filming with this for you guys. I'm sure I will keep filming with it for you guys, whether you want me to or not. I'll probably use it again. I think what I'm going to be doing too is, like I'm doing with my Nomad palettes, doing 2 looks with each palette. I'm going to do that with my LadybugGlow palettes too, because I just want to show this brand a ton of love. Thank you guys so much for taking time out of your lives to sit down and watch this video. If you're new here and you enjoyed what you saw, please consider subscribing, smash the like button, and of course comment down below in the comment section. I love to chat with you guys there. If you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. I cannot wait to see you guys again in my next video. But in the meantime, please take very good care of yourself. Be well, safe, happy, and I'll see you soon. Bye.
Drop it.